what is happening, guys? I hope you're all doing well. So today we're continuing our journey into all of the Honkai Impact the Third animations. Now, the first episode of this, if you've not watched it, I will leave it down in the description below. Oh my god. There was so many heartbreaking ones, like, holy fuck. It was so heartbreaking. Like, oh, like, I genuinely, like, considering I haven't even played the game, the amount of emotions that these animations have, like, managed to draw out of me are just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Like, it's so well done. It absolutely makes sense that, like, the game that they have been working on since before even Genshin was around would also be amazing. So yeah, it's really not helping me not want to play it. A lot of people are like, you should just play it, and I'm like, I know I kind of want to. Like, it's not helping me not want to play. So yeah, we will see. But yeah, if you want me to play this game, please let me know down in the comments below, or give this video a thumbs up. That'd be really appreciated. Just, you know, just to let me know. But yeah, it's really not helping. And I'm sure today is also really not going to help because we're continuing with part 2 of this series. So let's dive straight into these animations. Let's give this a watch and see what happens. So the first video on today's list is Thunder Reborn, the Honkai Operation Center Chapter 2. I actually quite like that this is where I'm going to start today, because I started the first video with one of these, so I think this is quite a good way to, like, summarize everything that we saw in the first video, give a little bit more detail. It's also got Raiden May in the thumbnail, and Raiden gives me feels. So let's give this a watch.
Greetings, Captain. Welcome back to Honkai Operation Center.
Thank you.
In recent stories of Honkai Impact 3rd, Mei has been the center of stage. She returned to the city of Nagazora, regained her Herrscher powers, and once again became the Queen of Thunder.
It was so angsty.
How did this heiress of a multi-billion-dollar corporation turn into a Herrscher?
Oh, she's
What
a
did she
heiress?
experience and witness? To answer these questions, we have divided Mei's journey into 4 parts: Origins, Valkyrie, Arc Fugitive, and Returning to Nagazora.
Ooh.
Mei Raiden was born on April 13, 1997 in the city of Nagazora. Her father, Ryoma Raiden, was the head of Massive Electric Corporation. Mei's mother, however, passed away when she was young, and her name remained a mystery. Mei was enrolled in the elite high school of Chiba Academy. Only children of rich, powerful, and connected people could hope to study there. And Mei Raiden happened to be one of them, and she was so much more. She was beautiful, tall, and intelligent. Everyone in school idolized her. But this didn't last forever. Disaster struck ME Corp that her father owned. Ryoma Raiden became a criminal, guilty of economic fraud, and went missing to avoid arrest.
Oh!
Mei's life was turned upside down. Her classmates and even teachers turned cold and ostracized her. That was when she learned that their friendship and adulation were only reserved for her family fortune and prestige, and those had disappeared when her father ran away.
Sounds about right.
Left alone to face an uncaring world, Mei soon became extremely jaded and started hearing a voice echoing in the darkness. It promised terrible powers. This world deserves to be destroyed. She chose to become a Herrscher and ignited the 2014 Honkai outbreak in Nagazora. Millions died as a result. While Mei reveled in her new powers, a mysterious silver-haired transfer student named Kiana Kaslana suddenly appeared to stop her.
Yeah!
Instead of trying to kill Mei for destroying the city, Kiana appealed to her human conscience. With her help, Mei successfully subdued the Herrscher within, and Kiana quickly became a close friend. The 2 girls met Bronya, and the 3 of them worked together to flee the stricken city. They were then taken into custody by Himeko, a Valkyrie of Schicksal's Far East branch. Teresa Apocalypse, who's in charge of the Far East branch, used all her powers and resources to enroll the 3 girls into her own Valkyrie training school, St. Freya High. And that was Mei Raiden, an ex-heiress once worth billions who lost both her parents, became ostracized, acquired Herrscher powers, destroyed a city, met 2 very good friends, and started training to become a Valkyrie and defend the world against the Honkai.
Okay.
Mei was ever fearful of the Honkai within her and agreed to let Himeko implant a heart bomb. The bomb has a sensor that will start a countdown if it detects Herrscher impulses within Mei. During her training, May and her friends, Kiana and Bronya, took on many missions that included stopping an ancient Honkai monster, Chio, and recovering a runaway battleship known as the Selene. May also demonstrated her superb cooking abilities. She even learned to play video games.
Heck yeah!
But things would once again turn for the worst.
No!
Shortly after graduating as fully minted Valkyries, May, Kiana, and Bronya were sent to Schicksal's Oceania branch to recover a Herrscher core, the Gem of Desire.
Okay.
The gem was placed in an ex-Valkyrie named Wendy, who served as its human vessel.
Oh.
But Wendy eventually lost control and became a Herrscher herself.
Oh god.
While the young Valkyries battled Wendy, Kokolia from Schicksal's rival faction of Anti-Entropy ambushed them, using a brain chip implant to control Bronya and capture both Wendy and May.
Oh god.
While May was held as a prisoner to be experimented upon for her Herrscher powers, Bronya chose to sacrifice herself by burning out her brain chip so that Kiana and the others could rescue May and escape. May soon realized that her friends often suffered grievously just to save her. A sense of helplessness and a matching desire to get stronger began to grow in her heart. That wasn't the end of the bad news.
Great.
As Teresa and the Far East branch worked around the clock to wake Bronya from her coma, Schicksal overseer Otto Apocalypse suddenly abducted Kiana and took her to his secret headquarters.
Frickin' Otto.
It turned out that the overseer always had a secret plan of reviving a Herrscher known for her burning hatred against humanity.
Oh, great.
May, once hopeful that she could protect the world as a Valkyrie, realized that she simply wasn't strong enough. Bronya went into a coma to save her, Kiana was kidnapped, and her ultimate superior, Otto Apocalypse, turned out to be a scheming supervillain who would soon unleash a terrible Honkai disaster upon the entire planet.
God damn it.
Once again, May's life entered another pivotal moment. Kiana was revealed to be an artificial clone designed by Otto that served one purpose only: to serve as a vessel to Sirin, the second Herrscher who was defeated in the year 2000.
Shit.
To rescue Kiana and stop the impending Honkai eruption, Teresa of the Far East branch rebelled against Overseer Otto. May also became part of the alliance forged by Teresa and Anti-Entropy. And together they fought their way into the headquarters of Schicksal itself. While battle raged, Sirin began to stir in her slumber. The second Herrscher gradually assumed control over Kiana's body and summoned a horde of Honkai beasts.
So this was the World
To
of
help
Herrscher
clear the
video.
way to the possessed Kiana, Teresa decided to remove the heart bomb from May.
Oh god.
May was grateful for Teresa's trust. Armed with the power of the Herrscher within, she easily defeated numerous enemies. But all her struggles were in vain. When the rebels stepped into the heart of Schicksal, Sirin's persona had already succeeded in fully possessing Kiana. A terrible battle followed. Sirin tore away the Gem of Conquest from May's body and acquired even greater powers. The brutal removal of the Herrscher core also took May out of the fight.
Oh my god.
Just when all hope was lost, Himeko entered into the fray and bravely fought Sirin. Her selfless fight gave everyone the time they needed to escape. Teresa and the exhausted rebels withdrew from Schicksal. They failed to stop Otto and Sirin and became fugitives on the run. The Battle of Schicksal was yet another blow in May's life. She couldn't save her best friend. Sirin even took May's core, gaining greater powers to wreak havoc on the entire planet. And in the face of such an enemy, May's only option was to flee. Having been on the run for 4 months, Teresa came across witness reports of Kiana at Arc City, located in Shenzhou. Teresa, Bronya, and May tried contacting an intel dealer named Grey Serpent. Instead, they came across the Ningyo, a cyborg girl who might know Kiana's whereabouts. But Schicksal's agent Rita suddenly appeared and defeated the 3 fugitives. They were forced to retreat with the Ningyo. The bad news was that the Ningyo no longer had any useful data after being formatted by Rita. May, who felt she had been performing poorly in battle, asked Dr. Tesla to make her an augmented battlesuit to work better with her residual Herrscher powers. Meanwhile, the fugitives also decided to split their forces in 2. Teresa would respond to Kokolia's request and head to the Deep, located in the Pacific, to retrieve the Gem of Desire. May and Tesla would return to AE headquarters with the Helios to repair the Ningyo for data salvaging and locate Kiana's whereabouts.
Oh my god.
While May and Tesla worked on the Ningyo, the cyborg suddenly conveyed a message from Rita. Rita revealed that Kiana was indeed in Arc City, to investigate a mysterious serpent-backed company. Kiana even agreed to form a temporary alliance with Rita. But Rita soon walked into a world serpent trap and lost her S-rank Valkyrie powers. Kiana was also captured by the world serpent. With little options left, Rita thus decided to call May for support. Though suspicious of Rita, May would not give up any chance of reuniting with Kiana and went back to Arc City eventually. May was also surprised that Rita did not lie and even tried working with her. May did get what she wanted, reuniting with Kiana. She asked her friend to return to the Hyperion. However, Kiana chose to stay in Arc to stop the World Serpent from creating an artificial Honkai eruption in the city. A World Serpent mercenary named Raven tried to stop Kiana, and the two girls fought her off, only to realize that Raven succeeded in delaying them. A wounded May could only see her friend tapping into the Forbidden Void powers to send the detonating Honkai reactor away from the city and save millions of people.
Oh my god, it all makes so much sense
Kiana
now.
passed out from overexerting
Holy
herself
shit.
and fell. Her deadly descent was stopped by a tree that sprouted from a lance. May rushed forward to save her friend, only to find out that Durandal, the most powerful S-rank Valkyrie of Schicksal, had arrived first. And this Valkyrie was ordered to take Kiana away.
Oh god.
No matter how hard May fought, she couldn't stop Durandal.
Of course, it's
Once
Durandal.
again, the cruel hands of fate tore them apart. The attempted reunion with Kiana at Arc City only deepened May's angst. She was too weak to stop Schicksal, and her weakness allowed them to take Kiana.
Oh my god, I just
Though
want to give this
imprisoned
girl
at
a
Schicksal's
hug.
Beamer Labs in North Africa, Kiana managed to escape during the chaos caused by a World Serpent attack.
Oh,
she used her
nice.
void powers again and teleported herself to Nagazora, the place where she first met May. Dr. Tesla detected the energy fluctuations from Kiana's teleportation, and thus the fugitives headed toward the city that was destroyed by the Honkai eruption 3 years ago. May and Tesla arrived at the city ruins and tried looking for Kiana. Instead, they found scavenging children living in shelters who survived the Honkai disaster. And the sensei protector of these children who helped build their shelters was none other than Raven, the World Serpent mercenary that May fought in Arc City.
Oh god.
When facing rising sea levels and Honkai resurgence, and also due to her need to protect the children, May agreed to set aside hostilities and join forces with Raven.
Interesting.
Together, they located Kiana's whereabouts and even defeated the Honkai dragon Benares that was trying to protect its queen. Then Raven revealed her intent for coming to Nagazora. She wanted to kill Kiana and end the threat of the Honkai she poses. Nevertheless, Raven gave May a chance to stop herself. May drew her blade without hesitation and ended her brief alliance with Raven.
Wow.
But without her Herrscher gem, May was no match against Raven. The mercenary even scoffed at her, calling her no different than an ordinary human. May knew that Raven would kill Kiana once she was defeated. She decided to sacrifice herself and started concentrating Honkai energy within her. Raven was shocked. She just witnessed a coreless ex-Herrscher releasing a sudden burst of terrible power. She therefore allowed May to take Kiana away. After enduring many battles and defeats, May was finally able to bring Kiana home.
Yay!
But then
finally.
Dr. Tesla told her the bad news.
Fucking more
The
bad
3
news.
Herrscher cores within Kiana had overloaded her body with Honkai infection. She had less than 2 months to live.
God damn it!
May found herself utterly helpless after hearing the bad news. She also found that Kiana had lost several senses and could not even taste the food she cooked. The World Serpent, however, was well aware of the relationship between May and Kiana. Kevin Kaslana, the sire of the World Serpent, met May in person.
This is
He was a
Kevin.
previous era
Heard of Kevin.
survivor and lauded as their most powerful warrior. Kevin promised May that the World Serpent could save Kiana's life, and that would require May to simply become a Honkai Herrscher once again. Once May became a Herrscher, one of the Herrscher cores infecting Kiana would dissipate and reappear in May instead, greatly reducing Kiana's infection. But May would have to leave Kiana and join the World Serpent to ensure that their grand project succeeds.
Of course.
And when Project Stigma successfully reforms the human race and defeats the Honkai, Kiana would no longer have to sacrifice herself to protect the world. To save her dying friend, May accepted the Serpent's offer without hesitation.
Of course she did.
And shortly after making her choice, a channel into the Sea of Quanta suddenly appeared in Nagazora. It turned out that Otto had fired the second divine key to create a channel right through the sea.
Of course he freaking has.
And this was only possible because of the deal that Kevin and Otto made a few days ago. Kevin told May that she should take this chance to absorb Honkai energy seeping from Nagazora and complete her metamorphosis.
Oh.
Everything that began in Nagazora would end in the same city. 3 years ago, Kiana stopped May from becoming a Hersher, and the two girls became best friends.
Oh.
And now, May has decided to become a Hersher once more, just to save Kiana.
Oh.
When the transformation is complete, May will have to betray her friends and join forces with the enemy. But that's the price she needs to pay.
Right.
Entering the darkness is the only way she can return Kiana to bliss. We're happy that you managed to stay with us and reach the end of this video. We would also like to know what you think about the story so far and what you would like to see next. Background history of the factions such as the World Serpent, Schicksal, and Anti-Entropy? Or background stories of characters on your Valkyrie roster? Perhaps even secret technologies of the previous era? Do leave your opinions in the comments section. We'll see you next time.
Alright. Okay, that was actually a really great video to watch because it was really good to basically get the context for the entire of the story of those previous animations, because oh my god, so much more makes sense now. Wow. Like knowing that there's like all the motivations behind it, why certain characters were there and weren't there. Just been absolutely like, I feel so bad for her. Like she has had it so horrible this whole fucking time. Oh man. And then like, oh, it's so sad. Oh, I feel so sad for her and Kiana right now. They've really just had it fucking rough. But it's also good to know a little bit more about like why, like who Kevin is and who like Otto is and stuff. Because I don't really know a great deal about them, but I know that they're like quite key to the story. Wow. Yeah, this story is pretty incredible. Like it's really fucking awesome. So yeah, I'm enjoying it so much. It's really good. It's really, really good. So let's continue with the next one. That was a really good summary of everything that we've seen so far. And yeah, let's go forward and let's see what happens. What we're going to watch is The Reawakening Honkai Impact 3rd animation. So yeah, let's give this a watch. I am really excited to see what's going to happen. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's give this a watch. I love these animations. They're so good.
在这无边无际的梦境深处，凝望着面目全非的自己。
Drendel! Oh my god, what the fuck? Ooh! Ooh! What the fuck? Who the fuck is that? Oh my god, what the hell? Kevin?
朋友还是敌人？雪棒。
Oh, I like Kevin. Kevin's
过
cool.
去的种种，结果只有失败。想要守护的人，也尽皆消散。
Ooh. Oh god.
唯有刻骨铭心，才能促使脱胎换骨的成长。
Oh god. Who da? Bronya, come sort him out. Oh god, maybe not. Bronya, Rick. Oh my god, they've got like a fucking torpedo. Ah. Oh, this freaky bitch! I don't like her. Oh no! Yes, throw her away. Throw her away, please.
亲手把这个世界成我想要的样子吧。
Kiana! You are who?
你都认不出我了吗？Kiana同学，我叫明转万象。
Who is that? Who the fuck is that? They are so terrifying. It's not even funny. I just looked at the comments. That's Fuhua. No, no, I love them. I didn't recognize them. them because they've never looked that scary. But also, this is the first animation they've been in. That makes me so sad. Have I missed one? Oh my god, no, I love them. No. A few who are from the trailers was really cool. I liked their character a lot. What happened? Who did this? No. Okay, so the fact that was fewer fucking hurts my soul, okay? I don't like that was the first animation that I've seen them in and they looked creepy as fuck. Like, that hurts, okay? They were attacking Kevin, they were attacking Drendal, Bronya, Kiana. Can we just stop, please? Thank you. I don't know what's going on there, but I didn't like it. Look at this design. It's so beautiful. I love these designs. It's incredible. Kiana, okay. Ooh.
我能提供的帮助有限，一定要抓住机会，天哪！
Oh. Oh god. Oh, nice. I think the feathers are fewer.
到此为止吧！可恶，怎么可能？怎么可能打成这个样子？你们两个就不能老老实实听我的吗？
Oh.
可恶！
Nice.
你们
Oh god.
傻瓜，白痴！
Oh, she really doesn't like them, does she? Flippin' heck. Oh, the music is building. Yes.
为什么挡我的路？为什么要帮那个废物？为什么？
Oh god. Oh.
明明都是失败者。
Oh god. Oh no. Yeah, wait, that is Fuku's. I've seen that before.
Kiana， 控制你的力量。
Oh.
回忆起我教你的。
Oh.
神者，变化之极，妙万物之为本，不可以行劫者也。
Oh
太
wow.
虚剑气，
Oh.
神韵。怎么可能输给这家伙？班长，从来不是失败者。
Oh.
谢谢你 ，Kiana。
Oh.
绿者就交给我了。幻境即将解除，你回去吧。这一次大概是
Oh.
永别了。
No.
等一下，班长，应该还有其他办法。或许吧，但这是我的使命。
Oh. Did Fuku die? Did Fuku die? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
够了，又是这样，游戏神换来所谓的胜利，无法接受。把班长还给我！
You couldn't get her, Kiana! This is fucking unacceptable! You fucking couldn't get her right now! I refuse to accept what she said! Absolutely not! Oh!
我经历了太多的背叛和欺骗，
What the fuck?
我绝对不会欺骗你。
Oh!
冰雪只能陪你到这儿了。信任我的人 也都被我殃及。我很强大，不用担心殃及到我。无论怎么努力，都挡不住岁月的流逝。最后，我还是孤单一人。我不会让你孤单一生的。
Oh my god! Let's go!
Kiana，你怎么会在这儿？如果封印被破坏的话，有死的。那我就再打爆他一次。想从我身边逃走，门都没有。
Oh my god, I fucking love Kiana! Let's go! Let's... Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes! Yay! Yay! Oh, that was the best. I love that. Oh my god. I'm so happy. Oh my god, that made me happy because you know what? It was sad. Oh, this song is beautiful as well. Wow. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was amazing. That made me so happy. Oh my god. Because like in these, we're so used to them all just being like so angsty. Like all of them are like angsty and then they don't end well if someone dies. And it's like, you know what? Kiana, you know what? It's enough. I agree with you, Kiana. Let's get in there. Let's break the seals. Like get our characters back and not let them die. How about that? Let's tell this angst it can do one. And then she did, and I'm so fucking proud of her for not giving up on Fuha. That was amazing. It would have been easy for her just to be like, okay, I'm gonna angst over there and go home. No, she didn't. She wanted to got a girl back. I'm fucking happy about that. Fuha is a character that I've like the trailers and everything. They're just fucking awesome. I love their fighting style, and I genuinely want to know more. So if I had found out that they had died, I would have been fucking gutted. So I'm so happy that they're not dead. So I think that they got taken over by a Hersher. That's what it kind of looked like to me. And they were trying to like defeat it, and she was going to sacrifice herself to keep the seal in, and then Kiana went and got it back. Makes me so happy. But yes, that was amazing. The music was really good. I love how hopeful it was. I love that like we got to see a character that we've actually not seen in the animations before and got to see a lot more of them. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was fantastic. It was great. That was amazing. I really enjoyed that. I've got is Fuhua, the operation center for this character. So hopefully we'll get a bit more background and we'll get to learn a little bit more about this character. So let's take a watch.
Greetings, captains. Welcome back to the Honkai Operations Center.
Thank you.
As time flows forward, Fuhua has shaped the history under different names and identities. The 8th Hersher, who calls herself Fuhua, has now appeared before us.
Oh, okay, so she is a Hersher. Okay. See, I like didn't want to presume, but I was like, she seems very Hersher-y in like that video, like this one where she was being all creepy. Like she did seem quite Hersher-y, so I was like, But then I didn't want to presume because I didn't actually know if Fuhua was a Hersher or not. I wasn't sure. So, but there you go, she is. Okay, there we go.
But who is she really?
Yeah.
What has Fuhua undergone in 50,000 years?
Yeah, also that was something, is that I was like, is Fuhua someone that's been alive for like all these years? Because like some of Fuhua's skins like are like, and some of the trailers for them were set like it looks like they were set like thousands of years before. So I wondered if this is a character that's been around for a long time, but I wasn't really sure, so I didn't want to presume. So this video is really gonna help. So let's give it a watch. Sorry, I just feel like I should add that in, but yeah.
Let's take a closer look at the long and solitary life of a warrior. Fuhua was born in the lower district of a previous era metropolis. She grew up practicing martial arts after her father and lived a disciplined life.
Right.
Due to her humble origin, plain appearance, and straight, reserved personality, Fuhua was a loner when she studied in Sapphire. Only until she saved a classmate during a zombie attack did she gain the acceptance of those around her and learn to warm up to people. But just when she was beginning to envision a bright future, fate forced her on a path that she had never imagined. The Honkai impact tore what she knew apart. The city was burned to the ground and her family and friends were killed. Fuhua fled and was saved by Moss Squad 5 leader Himiko. In a
Himiko,
world
you
where one could
legend.
not survive alone, Fuhua could no longer afford to dream and was only left with the mission to eliminate Honkai. Fuhua joined Moth as a soldier, but she was still too weak to save anything. Cities fell. Billions of lives perished. Her savior, Himiko, died in the hands of her comrades after transforming into a Hersher. She only had the passion to defeat Honkai.
Wait, what?
She only had the passion to defeat Honkai, not the power to realize it. In the face of an overwhelming enemy, was running away the best thing she could do?
Music.
Fuhua did not accept her fate.
Let's go.
Burning with a grudge against her fate, Fuhua was reborn after challenging death in an experiment that was deemed lethal.
Never mind. So that was a previous Himiko. So it wasn't. That seems kind of weird. That like Himiko looked the same though. Huh. Okay. Interesting. So she was reborn. Okay.
Ikor miraculously fused with her and transformed her into a mantis. And the user of Key of Domination, as well as Feng Huang down, the mantis brought home one victory after another. Until the final Hersher descended. Humanity stood no chance in the decisive war. The few that survived forfeited their civilization. They put themselves into cryogenic sleep so they could start anew when the time arrives. And so Fuhua's story enters the next chapter. After 10 millennia of sleep, Fuhua was awakened as the executor of Project Ember, whose mission was to guide the people of the new era in developing their civilization and resisting Honkai.
Yeah.
Fuhua was not alone in this. She was surrounded by lifelong friends who genuinely cared for her and wanted her to take back her life. Yet she lost all of them in a judgment-class Honkai disaster. Fuhua became alone again. As a mantis, she is immortal.
Right.
As the user of Feng Huang down, her memories last forever. In Fuhua's near-everlasting life, as fleeting as her interpersonal encounters may be, the inevitable parting that ensued would still scar her for life. With her last friend gone, Fuhua closed off her heart. She secluded herself from the earthly world, carried on the mission of eliminating Honkai like the programmed robot. No mercy for the corrupted became her sole code of conduct. She only cared for the mortals' corruption, not their lives. In 1458 AD, Fuhua founded the School of Taishuan at Mount Taishuan, Shenzhou. It was to safeguard Shenzhou and cleanse the world of Honkai. The School of Taishuan, which only had 7 disciples, dominated the martial arts world with the Edge of Taishuan, a secret sword fighting style that could channel Honkai energy. To the ordinary people, Fuhua was as untouchable as a celestial, and hence was named Phoenix.
Right.
In 1475 AD, on the Kipchak steppes in Central Asia, Fuhua single-handedly trounced Schicksal's elite forces and their strongest Valkyrie, Kalin Kaslana.
Shit.
This battle also led Fuhua's first encounter with Auto Apocalypse, her lifelong rival. In the next year, for reasons unknown, her 7 disciples mutinied and razed Mount Taishuan to the ground.
No.
Fuhua was grievously injured. Having lost her full power and immortality, Fuhua temporarily withdrew from the world. Since she could not protect Shenzhou in a powerless state, she made a pact with Auto. Fuhua joined Schicksal and worked for Auto. In return, Auto pledged to watch over Shenzhou in her stead. In 2000 AD, the second Honkai eruption brought total destruction. It was later known as the most devastating Honkai disaster of the current era. In a few days, multiple major cities were destroyed, resulting in millions of casualties. In this war, Schicksal and the anti-entropy fought back in full force. Fuhua was dispatched to subdue the Hershers as a Schicksal Valkyrie. In Fuhua's long life, she has never ceased rethinking what fighting means, so she may one day slay all Hershers and eliminate Honkai. By then, she had found the way of defeating a Hersher. With unparalleled combat experience and Feng Huang Down's power, Fuhua overwhelmed the pseudo-Hersher of fire and temporarily suppressed the second Hersher who possessed 6 Hersher cores. Yet even with such nigh immeasurable power, she could not defeat the second Hersher, who was under the protection of the will of Honkai. At the critical moment, Fuhua sacrificed Feng Huangdown and her memories to activate Feng Huangdown's first power, Taishuan Eminence. It severely wounded the second Herrscher and cut off her connection with the will of Honkai, creating an opening for humanity to turn the tables. Fighting this war cost Fuhua her memories and most of her power. Over a decade later, Fuhua enrolled at St. Freya as an undercover agent. She became the class monitor of Kiana's class to surveil the activity of the Herrscher of the Void inside Kiana. Although she approached Kiana and her friends with an ulterior motive, she regained long-lost friendships and bonds in a campus life full of joy and laughters. She carried out Otto's orders while secretly helping out Kiana and her friends to protect an addictive yet fragile balance of fate. However, the mission of eliminating Honkai ultimately made her side with the other end. She took away Kiana and helped Otto rouse the Herrscher of the Void. Little did she know that Otto did not play by the contract. He only roused the Herrscher for his selfish desires, not to protect others. To keep Fuhua out of his plan, he shot her. To stop Otto's plan, Fuhua activated Feng Huangdown's 0th power before dying, to transfer her sentience partially into the feathers and bind her sentience with Kiana's soul. Feng Huangdown, which bore Fuhua's sentience, led Himiko to the power that could confront the Herrscher of the Void and provide the serum that could quell the Honkai energy inside Kiana. When Bronya was trapped in Grey's Serpent's Mind Labyrinth, Feng Huangdown appeared in time to help her escape. After the Herrscher of the Void begot a Honkai eruption, Kiana sunk into self-blame and loss. It was Fuhua's sentience that supported her and taught her how to harness the Herrscher power. At last, to protect Kiana, Fuhua's sentience burned herself out in the battle against Kevin and fell into a slumber. However, that was not the end of her story. After the Schicksal battle, Otto repaired her body, only to revive a Fuhua that was not the fighter who upheld her mission above all else and abolished her own desires. She had the looks of Fuhua, but uttered frivolous, arrogant, and impetuous words. She had the memories of Fuhua, but could not understand the motives underpinning them. She loathed Honkai as much as Fuhua, but she was no different from Honkai in action. Purely driven by a desire for destruction, she destroyed. She killed Otto's clone and demolished half of Schicksal's headquarters. To vent her desire for destruction, she fought Durandal and Kevin to trick Fuhua's sentience in Feng Huangdown into submitting to her. She varnished over her motive time and again. To win the trust of Kiana and Bronya, she lured them into her memories to elicit their sympathy. In the end, she was not Fuhua, but the 8th Herrscher born from her memories. Perhaps to the 8th Herrscher, this story that perpetuated itself for 50,000 years is an elaborated, pitiable tragedy. The Fuhua that constrained herself and lived solely for her mission was nothing but a failure. She wanted to become a better Fuhua. Perhaps the girl bathing in the sun on the grass 50,000 years ago would have had the same idea had she had learned the story of her life. It is a life that has seen too many betrayals, lies, and sacrifices. However, it is also a life that shaped Fuhua into the remarkable fighter that her friends believe in and rely upon.
Oh, I love that.
What does the future have in store for her? We will find out together.
Fucking better, or else. It's so interesting. It's so fucking interesting. Oh my god. I knew that she had to be like immortal or something, because I was like, she's either like lived for a long time, or she's like, yeah, there's been like some kind of cryo sleep or something. I was like, she's been around for a long time. I was like, it's weird that they've given her these like older looking skins and that you can like use, and then like she's not, like that's not her. I was like, no. There's something going on here, and I was freaking right. And I love her character. Oh my god. But that's so cool that like she got revived and that created the 8th Herrscher. Freaking Otto. Bruh. Like, chill your beans. And also that Otto is a clone. So that to me is like, okay, so Otto's not the same as Fuhua. Maybe now, but like, yeah, not quite the same. Interesting. But see, the thing that makes me also question stuff is like, if Kiana is a clone that was made to contain Sirin, who is the Herrscher that got destroyed before, then why does she have the similar appearance to the Castellana line? So I'm presuming that they've used DNA from that line to make her look similar in appearance. And I'm presuming that was Otto that's done that. I don't know. The next one that we've got to watch is Everlasting Flames. So let's give this one a watch. Oh, these are just so great. I'm fucking loving these. It's so good. I'm glad that Fu has more of a centre part of it as well. Oh, this breathing is scaring me.
Kiana.
Oh. 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 Oh, what the fuck? Oh, God. No. Not dolls. I didn't like it in the trailers. I don't want a fucking animation of it. Oh, no. I don't like dolls. I don't like it. I don't like the movements. I don't like their, like the way they just yeet her out. I don't like it. I'm not, oh my god. And also, what the fuck is happening with Fuhua and Bonya? Get out. Absolutely unacceptable. Oh wow. Oh, this is terrifying. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. No! Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god, the visuals. No. 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 Oh my god.
从来都不会放弃。现在轮到我去做我该做的事，去告诉大家，他们的选择没有错。你的攻击结束了。
Oh.
什么？现在轮到我了。
Oh my god.
没意见吧
Yeah. Oh my god. Nice. Oh shit.
Kiana， 才不管你说的这些。
Oh,
他
Bronya.
是个笨蛋，笨蛋不会放弃。
Why is the head not tied up? Wait, what?
fire 他改变了我，
Oh,
改变了许
Fuhua.
多人。
Oh.
今后，他还会去改变更多的人。我想见证那一天的到来，
Oh.
所以我不会止步于此。
Yeah, you can't stop shit with those puppety hands, mate. Get out of here. Oh, I mean, you can a little bit. Oh. Yeah. Oh my god, that's cool.
但也有人让我不要放弃，他们指引着我，想证明这世界没那么糟糕。我爱他们，也爱他们所爱的一切。这把剑能接着我们，它会烧进漆黑的天空，然后朝向更远的地方。这就是我和大家的回家的路。
Get him, Kiana. You need to stop with the Himiko. It's so upsetting, even now. Oh. Oh, that was so cool. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, the imagery was amazing in that one. Like, that was so well done. The song. Okay, wow. That Everlasting Flame one, that's an amazing animation. Like, it's so beautiful. The music is really beautiful. Even though it's got these incredible fight scenes, I kind of love the fact that it was this more, like, subdued, like, powerful song behind it, but it was a lot, like, softer and stuff. I really liked that. I obviously, I love the ones where it's, like, really hype and everything like that, but, like, it was also, like, really nice to have, like, a very, like, powerful, meaningful song behind it, too, which was really nice. Maybe worried about Bronya and Fuha, not gonna lie, but I do love the fact that Fuha has been kind of the forefront of some of these videos. It has made me very happy that we're getting this. It's fantastic. I'm loving it. I'm about to say, that one was amazing. I love the fighting. Kiana really is such a powerful character. I love how much of a 180 I've done on Kiana. Like, I adore her. This is ridiculous. Like, I just literally am like, oh my god, she's the best. Like, her journey is incredible. Because I was like, she didn't really, like, twing on my radar. I wasn't, like, super bothered about her. I was just like, okay, Kiana, yeah, like, she's pretty cool. But, like, you know, like, I like the other characters. And now I'm like, Kiana, I love you. You're amazing. Like, oh my god, she's such a powerful character. I love that she doesn't give up. It just makes me happy. And yeah, so speaking of Kiana, the last video that I think I'm going to react to today is going to be Honkai Chronicles Kiana Castellana. So let's give this one a watch. I just clicked on my OBS.
A few years after the second eruption in 2000, a girl came into this imperfect world in an experiment pod. She had no name. Only a cold serial number, K423.
Oh.
K423 was created by Otto via splicing Kiana Castellana's genes and that from Siren, the Hersher of the Void, together. The Hersher core attained consciousness in the new body, and she...
Can I just say, Otto, you little shit. Why? Oh, that, literally his name is Otto Apocalypse. We should have known. We should have known. We should have known. Just, you know, the name Apocalypse, we've literally set him up there. Like, why? Why, Otto? Why? Hopefully I get to learn your motivations at some point, because I'm just pissed off with you at this point, you little shit. Right, sorry. Anyways, Kiana, angst. Let's get back to it.
She was expected to become a human with Hersher powers.
Aww.
In 2007, Siegfried Castellana attempted to abduct K423 in secret, but was intercepted by Schicksal in his escape.
Oh no!
His biological daughter went missing afterward. Siegfried adopted K423 and raised her as his own, but was unwilling to name her after his own daughter. That was until one day, to protect the injured Siegfried, K423 took up arms to confront a Honkai beast in his place. A tender soul defied fate for the first time in order to protect her loved one.
Okay, that's... Oh my god. Kiana. So, I'm guessing Kiana is the daughter of the Kaslanas, like the biological daughter, and then the Herrscher. So Kiana is the clone of the original, I'm presuming. That's what it sounds like, but oh my god.
Touched by her action, Siegfried decided to name her Kiana Kaslana. He made a promise to her. As the descendants of House Kaslana, it was an honored tradition for them to fight for their loved ones. On this day, the girl received her name from her father, and she set foot on a path deviating from her written fate.
Yay! Oh.
However, fate had other plans.
No.
In 2010, the latent Herrscher persona awoke. Blazes of anger scorched the world that had just opened up to her.
No.
To protect Kiana, Siegfried used Judgment of Shamash to suppress the Herrscher of the Void. But as a result, he was severely injured.
Oh.
Siegfried realized that he would inevitably rouse the Herrscher persona again.
Oh, Siegfried.
To protect Kiana, he left her. The girl...
How is that gonna help? How is abandoning her gonna... Siegfried, I'm so disappointed in you. Oh.
was worthy of love. Those who loved her could do anything for her. But in the girl's eyes, it was her very existence that brought them endless sufferings and miseries. Nevertheless, she did not forget the promise with her father and continued to believe in the good of the world.
Why though?
In the Honkai-stricken Nagazora, when Raiden Mei, who had become the Herrscher of Thunder, turned against her, Kiana still reached out to her. When they were fleeing Nagazora, Himeko rescued Kiana and Mei and took them to Saint Freya. Kiana's troubled fate was finally calmed for a brief moment. On the campus, she met friends who were like family and made the solemn vow to fight for all that is beautiful in the world. She wanted to stay, but a cruel twist would soon break her hopes.
No! Ah! Oh God.
Dark seeds germinated in the shadow of the peaceful years. The other sentience inside her preyed on all the good in her life once more by encroaching on her cognition and her dreams. It was Kiana's pining for a mother's love that made her awakening possible. She created illusions to make Kiana believe that she saved her mother from sacrificing herself to end the second eruption. When she realized the great joy she experienced was elusive, she broke down and let the Herrscher persona take over. Being taken to the Schicksal HQ by Fu Hua, she was confined in the same bleak experiment pod, just as when she was born. Only this time, Otto, who witnessed her rebirth, wished to see the Herrscher of the Void return. Just as Otto expected, the Saint Freya group revolted and attacked the Schicksal HQ with anti-entropy to rescue Kiana. In fact, he wanted them to gamble everything for Kiana. Their deep love and the ensuing sacrifices would stimulate Kiana's emotions to help her overcome the Herrscher persona, so she could become a human with Herrscher powers. The Herrscher of the Void achieved complete awakening and pulverized Saint Freya and anti-entropy in a display of power. In the end, to save Kiana, Himeko donned the Godsbane battle suit for Million Night, Eclipse. She defeated Herrscher of the Void and injected the Spear of Destiny, a Honkai neutralizing serum, into Kiana at the expense of her life. Himeko fell into the imaginary space.
What's the imaginary space? Is a question I'm going to ask. Is that something hopeful? Or is like, can we hope? Can we hope Himiko's alive? I very much doubt it, but I sort of have hope. Oh.
Kiana might be a Herrscher, but her friends and teachers still loved her and believed in her as much. Yet their goodwill was too heavy to bear. Kiana wandered in Ark City after waking up from the nightmare. Honkai beasts and zombies hunted her. The whispers of the Herrscher tortured her. She wanted to run, but had nowhere to run. Those pains and sufferings are predestined. She was test subject K423, the vessel of a Herrscher, and the root cause of the world's and her loved ones' miseries. Would the world be a better place had she died?
No!
When Kiana was prepared to die with the Herrscher inside, Fuhua's sentience in her mind stopped her and the Herrscher from reviving. Kiana finally remembered that Himeko sacrificed herself to save her because, as her teacher, Himeko believed in her potential to change the world.
Oh god, that video was so sad.
Kiana snapped out of grief and loss. To repay Himeko's faith, she will continue fighting her ill fate. With Fuhua's help, Kiana learned how to contain the Herrscher persona and utilize Herrscher powers. She became a rogue hero that fought to save Ark City from destruction. Kiana discovered that the Honkai disasters plaguing Ark City were not related to the Herrscher of the Void. They were the work of a shady organization known as the World Serpent. All traces pointed to a dreadful ploy, Project Stigma. The catastrophe caused by it would level Ark City to the ground.
Oh, jeez.
Kiana must transfer the Honkai bomb planted by World Serpent to save Ark City.
Oh.
She made it. Even though the Herrscher persona and Honkai were eating her away, she did not fail Himeko. To change this imperfect world, she became the meteor that ripped Ark City's darkness open and propelled the bomb out of the atmosphere, which rewrote the cruel fate of this city.
Oh, May! Oh, God! We haven't even gotten to the
The
May
unconscious
stuff yet.
Kiana was taken to the Schicksal North African lab by Durandal.
No.
Otto needed a Kiana who had harnessed Herrscher powers to activate the second divine key. Sick of being manipulated, she broke out from the
Yeah,
lab
let's go!
and escaped Kevin's pursuit under Fuhua's cover.
Yeah, let's go!
Kiana returned to the ruins of Nagazora. She was ready to meet her end in the place where she first met everyone she cared about. She knew she had little time left as the Honkai core continued to corrupt her. To bring back Kiana, May set foot in Nagazora.
May!
Kiana had not stopped imagining how she would reunite with her friends once. Yet she could not seize the chance when it finally came. Honkai was growing thick in Nagazora. She had to step forward to protect the world and her friends, even if it would cost her her life. She had always been like this. She would laugh off the worst injuries. She saved the world, saved everyone, but kept the pain to herself. She was killing herself to protect the good in the world, but she had forgotten that she also meant the whole world to her loved ones.
Oh my god, you can't say it like that. That is so fucking sad. Kiana! Oh my god, I need to protect her. This is fucking ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh, this is so sad. Oh my god. Oh, we haven't even gotten to half the May stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm not gonna make it. This is too
To
sad.
save Kiana, May made a pact with Kevin.
Kevin!
A new gem of conquest solidified in her body. She became the Herrscher of Thunder again and joined World Serpent by choice.
No!
May knew her best friend would never accept her choice, but she could not create a future for her dearest if she held on to her past.
She could not create a future for her dearest. I'm sorry, but oh my god. My heart fucking hurts right now. My heart hurts right now. This is so much. My actual fucking heart hurts. Jesus Christ, you can't do this to me again.
After May left, Kiana and Gronya went to
stop.
Mount Taishuan to find the ways of mastering Herrscher powers recorded by Fuhua.
Oh,
Without knowing, the Herrscher of Sentience had already woken.
Oh, no.
In the illusion created by the Herrscher of Sentience, Fuhua's lonely life, bound by her mission, flashed before Kiana's eyes. Fuhua planned to sacrifice herself again to seal the Herrscher of Sentience.
But
Kiana
Kiana said
could not
no.
accept a fate that exchanged their lives for the greater good. It was Himeko's. It was Mei's. It was Fuhua's. It was hers once. And it was not the happiness they wanted. To end this wretched story the way they truly wanted, Kiana stopped fighting alone. She chose to believe in her friends. In the theater of domination, built by the Legion Hersher, she confronted her fate for the last time. She accepted her fate and who she was. She and the Hersher of the Void were both continuations of Siren's persona. The Hersher of the Void was Siren's hatred toward the world manifested. She was the other possibility, born from Siren's desire for love. The countless hearts that loved and helped her made this possibility a reality, turning her from test subject K423 into a Valkyrie who fights for all that is beautiful in the world, into Kiana Kaslana, who leads everyone forward. As for where her path leads to, we will soon find out.
Oh my god, you can't smile at me like that, I'm gonna cry! Oh my god, fuck's sake. Oh my god, these are so fucking good. Jesus, these are so good. Like, the actual storytelling in this game is pretty incredible. Like, my god. Oh, and these summaries really help. Like, we've had like 3 of them this episode, and they have really helped understand the story and the characters and their motivations so much. Like, that's made a huge difference to my understanding of the story. Like, they are really great. Oh man. Oh, Kiana is the best. Oh my god, she's been through so much. Oh, I just want them all to have a happy ending. I just want them all to be happy. What the fuck? I'm just like, just let them be happy. Honestly, oh my god. Yeah, Kiana is great. That was amazing. I'm really glad, like I said, I'm really glad we got to see more of Fuhua and have them be more at the forefront this episode, because, like I said, I love their character. I hadn't seen a lot of them in regards to, like, in the animations and stuff. They weren't in the cinematics in the first half at all, but they've done so much. They have been such an influence on the entire story, which is amazing. So yeah, this was fantastic. But I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to have to do a part 3 to this series and leave this here for today. Really not helping me not want to play this game. This episode actually made me want to play it even more. Kiana is an incredible character. I love how, like, complex the characters are in this game, and the emotions are so, like, it's so well written and it's so well done. Like, and each of the characters have their motivation for doing things. I think the characters whose motivations I'm most curious about is Otto Apocalypse, I think, at this point, because, like, he just wants to, like, destroy the world. I also want to know more about the World Serpent as well. Durandal is a character I'd love to know more about. And yeah, this has just been incredible. Like, it's so detailed. It's actually amazing. But yeah. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for watching this episode of me reacting to more Honkai animations. There will be part 3 that will be coming very, very soon. So if there are any that I have missed or that you guys want me to add in or anything like that, please leave them for me down in the comments below. And also, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Plenty more content where this is coming from. And if you didn't know, I'm also a Twitch streamer, so if you want to check me out over at Twitch TV, it's GeorgieeGames. And yeah, it's all down in the description, so come and say hello sometime. I'd really appreciate you having me there and saying hi, and it'd be awesome to get to have a chat with you. Yeah. And I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye.